Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Country Conversations with Diva D. This is going to be my episode recap of the Real Housewives of Salt. And I was about to say Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is on my mind, dog. The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 8. Now let me say that I am already annoyed because these folks are still in Austin. Baby, I cannot make this stuff up. It's not like this was some epic trip for them to keep them, extending this trip that's only been a couple of days out to what, almost 4 episodes. I am so annoyed. It's bad enough they have went down this dark road of xenophobia and pitting these two women together. Let me preface also by saying, and I'm going to keep my foot on their necks, my size 8, not Mills size 13, or Neckers size 12.2.5. Shoot, on the necks. Because I don't want my foot to get lost in Giselle's neck, okay? Because if I put my foot on her neck, in all them roads, my foot may get lost. But this is awful. This is awful to see. This is awful to see the khaki-colored clique link up and pit NECA against NECA against the rest of the crew to show, see, we're not colors, we hang with a dark-skinned chick. That's what they're doing. Ray Charles is dead and blind and could see that. Okay. And I am on my way to getting pre-glaucoma, and I could see it. Okay. The episode opens up with Ashley and Giselle getting the girls ready to do, not to paint the vaginas, but to paint Karen because it's her triple 20 birthday. So they call up everybody, and yeah, they even call the dark-skinned ladies. And it is definitely not my intention to prove segregation on this show. But hey, y'all watch it. And y'all are watching it. So 2 of the khakis are talking, Ashley and Giselle. And Ashley lets her know that she has yet to visit Sheila's house with her under the bridge boyfriend. I mean, that's understandable. Who wants to see, their mother in a predicament where she's living under the bridge, and then when she gets a home, he's not contributing to that home financially? The question I have is, one of Ashley's brothers is black. Ashley is biracial. And then I want to say that it's maybe 3 of them. And maybe, maybe the sister, the baby sister, is biracial as well. So so definitely for sure, Ashley's dad is Caucasian. She might have had one black male in there, but this seems like a family to me that doesn't really date black people like that. Never seen Ashley with a black man. So maybe her mom tried it and got pregnant by one black man, because the middle brother, he doesn't appear to be biracial, but honey, you know how black folks' genes are. We can create all colors because we are the original creators of colors. So I don't know. But I do know this. Ashley is definitely biracial because she has been rejected by her father. And that baby girl. So if that is the baby girl's father, that maybe was keeping her with him. I don't know. But I do know this. See, that's why it should be explored. Why Ashley's running around in here stirring the pot. It should be explored what her family dynamic is, because it seemed like Sheila was out there. Okay. And it seemed like just maybe all three of them had three different daddies, if I'm not mistaken, because Under the Bridge is not Ashley's daddy. And I don't think Under the Bridge is the middle boy's daddy. So that goes to show you right there that it can be asshole men of all colors. Okay? Yes, I did say men's. So when they call the other girls, like I said, it's segregation going on. So some of them are at the pool, which is mostly khakis. Uh, Mia, Robin, and Aneka. And then at the bar is Karen, uh, Candice, and Wendy. And Robin looks over there at them and says, "Oh, they're over there. We're in the pool," as if that makes you better. However, they start to talk about Wendy's mom, and that Wendy's mom is in the hospital, at the bar. Oh, those drinks look so good they ordered. Whew. Anyway, in this conversation, Wendy lets the cat out of the bag and says that her mom is in the hospital. This is so sad and so touching to me because Wendy, when she found out what Nick Nick was saying about her, she started to cry. And she's like, "Nobody talk about my mama. I don't want people talking about my mama." And then I was like, black folks are something else about their moms, okay? If we know that our moms have been there for us. It's a very, very small percentage of us that don't go up for our mothers. As a matter of fact, we think it's disrespectful when somebody is sitting there talking about your mom and then you don't go up for yourself. Wendy was like, her mom was in the hospital, and that was one of the reasons why it upset her so bad that Nick was talking about her. And Candice gets in confessional and pisses me off and says she's conflating the two issues. What does that have to do with the shrine thing? And Candice is about to get on my nerves because she's pretty ignorant to this discussion. I can tell that if she didn't need Wendy in some way, that the shrine thing would be a thorn in her side as well. It's not conflation of the issue, Heifer. If you're sitting there and if you were going to feel this way, you shouldn't have said anything, because Winnie never, ever goes against you because she knows that you need that alliance between you all. And she rarely says anything against you, even though she did do that thing in the reunion where she was telling Candice that she went too far with saying her white looking ass. Well, I mean, maybe if she said proximity to whiteness, I mean, same thing. It was just more sugar. Because I tell I get onto it all the time and say Giselle's proximity to the whiteness is what's keeping her on the show. What else is keeping her on the show? She's not interesting. She does nothing. Period. She's not funny. She's not engaging. She doesn't know how to mix it up and let people, express themselves, because if they say one thing against her, it's ice out time. So what is she there for? Okay. Other than being an OG, I guess. I don't know. But and she's super boring. I mean, let's call a thing here. Okay. So anyway, yeah, Candace pissed me off when she was in confessional. Said that. I said, I know this heifer didn't. She couldn't see that these two things correlated. You're talking about my mother. My mother is sick, and I know everything that she did for us to bring us to this country so we could be successful. You couldn't see that? I didn't like that at all. Got all up in my personal crawl space. Moving right along. So they do the pictures of Karen. It was a lighter moment. I didn't laugh. I only laughed at Wendy's picture. And then I was surprised that, because it was kind of shady, but I'm glad Karen didn't take it too seriously. Excuse me. I'm glad Karen didn't take it too seriously when she drew Karen with the mole and the two hairs. Okay. So, because again, that's really all that Wendy and Candace have, so they have to tread very lightly when it comes to Karen, because with Karen's fence riding, she has gotten back in good with Miss Hale. And it was kind of symbolic that the rest of the pictures were awful, I just put it this way. But it was real symbolic that Robin did the blue check. And because, Karen pretended like she didn't know that I did not pay. I did not pay for my blue check. Yes, you did. So it was cute and symbolic, and that's the cutest thing that I've seen Robin do in 8 seasons. I have never laughed at anything she's done. I have never seen it for her other than like her first 2 seasons, because I thought that she was like the Monica of the show, where she didn't have as much as the rest of the ladies. She wasn't like, I have a pedigree, I have a pedigree, I have a pedigree. She wasn't doing that, so I thought she was down to earth, like, the stereotype for the Deltas are. And, well, she's not down to earth at all. She's really a batch. Yeah, I'm going to say it. She's a batch. But anyway, that little scene was funny. So Karen tells her that I enjoyed that. It was funny. You can be funny at times. I think we need to put our differences aside. There's Karen being the bigger person. And, I think maybe we could be friends. And there's Rhop sitting there shocked and surprised. No, Heifer, it's been you all along. You don't know that? It's you. It's you. Karen has not done anything to you that I could think of. You come at her, she drops a bomb on you. Because again, no one in the khaki colored clique can actually read. So your comebacks fall flat when it comes to Karen. And Karen can read, baby. So we go to dinner, and it's still the Candace and Robin show. Let me just say this. When I say I'm about to say something like that, I'm going to say that Karen is not Karen. I care. Candace is getting on my nerves, because it's seeming like that she wants to crawl up Robin's butt. Leave that heifer where she at. And I know your mother is pushing your relationship, and I know it, and I'll say it, and I'll say it until this season ends. She's pushing that relationship because they're deltas. And that's the only reason why I can see it. Because other than that, y'all don't have a friendship. Now, I know that you all were closer off the show, but after everything that happened and her going against your husband along with Miss Hale, well, what's there left? Why are you mourning this relationship still? You have mourned this relationship for almost 4 episodes, and it is tiring, sis. So then, Ashley dips in, which you knew she was going to do because nobody else is going to dip in. Because Giselle doesn't say anything, now does she? But as soon as somebody says something to Giselle, here comes Robin, right? But anyway, Ashley dips in, and Ashley and Candace tells her, "You kiss my ass. I'm not paying you any attention." She said, "Well, let me see you with it walk away." The difference between me and you is that I say things to the group, you go to social media. What's the difference? The difference is that the only negative things you say to the group is about Wendy, maybe, because you're pretending like you're Wendy's friend. But the only thing you say to the group is about Candace. Do you tell Robin that she's wrong ever? Do you tell Miss Hale that she's wrong ever? No, you're laser focused on Candace. That is your target. And then Karen jumps in with the most eloquent of sayings. I'm not going to allow you to let Robin weaponize her tears. But then again, Candace's are not important or insignificant. Because that's exactly what Robin is doing right now. She's playing victim and weaponizing her tears. Candace, and a lot of people talk about how, let me say this. A lot of people talk about how Candace cries all the time. She's not crying to weaponize her tears. She's crying because she's a sensitive person. That's the difference. Robin claims like she's not sensitive, remember? Nothing bothers her. I don't care. I don't care. Sounding like a Caucasian lady that's about to tell something. Yeah, that's what I said. When it says, well, could there be some type of resolve here? And then Robin says, no, 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 no. She goes to social media and she talks bad about me, always talking shit about me. And I don't think that we should be able to come to the group and say these things about each other on social media. And then Candace slams down on the table, dramatically says, we're always moving the freaking line. Right. Because Robin, you and Miss Hale can take everything. It's not like you don't talk on social media. You just talk behind a paywall. She just gives it to us for free on Twitter. You are a fraud, dear. Do you know yourself that no man is going to pay for a woman's hotel room because he's just a good guy? Foolishness. So she called you a fraud because she's letting you know, like she said, I can't say things, but you can say things about me. And you weaponize what happened between Miss Hale and my husband against me. Miss Hale is sitting there quietly. And I saw people on Twitter say, did you see how Giselle just stayed out in the mess? She's the puppet master, idiots. So Mia is the friendship police. And she says, we're being really shitty friends. We're not backing Robin at all. Now, which one of you came to Candace's defense when Miss Hale was saying that Chris hemmed up in her in a room and made her feel uncomfortable? No, you all jumped on the bandwagon, sis. Mia, Meow, 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 meow. You, as a matter of fact, not only jumped in on the bandwagon, you tried to accuse him of looking at you too. I cannot make this up, people. This show is getting on my nerves. Robin jumps up dramatically and walks from the table. And immediately she calls Juanita. Juanita answers the phone. She says, Juan, what's wrong with your FaceTime? The man did not even show up on FaceTime. She better give him a script again and let him know that this is our only check for 15 months. Because after 15 months, and I haven't heard. So this show was taped last year. I think that 15 months is up. Have y'all heard that Juan has got a new job? Drop down in the comments and let me know, has Juan been employed? It's not funny. What's funny is her attitude towards other people. This man don't want you, sis. He acts like he's annoyed every time you call. And what is he doing? He says he's doing laundry, right? Is he doing laundry down at the laundromat with Bree? Probably so. Because that's where they bond, honey. They bond down to the laundromat. In the next scene, we go ahead and go to the club. We gonna hang out with the drag queens, baby. Now, I have to say, I have never been to a drag show. Small town living. If they did, I've never seen a drag queen in my little town because they would probably run them out of town. I'm just saying. It's sad that we're not involved in small town southern Mississippi. Anyway, it's just a thought. It's sad because I would love to hang out with the queens, baby. Ugh. But anyway, that's another reason. Let me get on that right quick. Just a quick little snip. That's another reason why they said Texas is not a part of the South, because they're more evolved. But then when they show you your politics and all that type of stuff, then you say, oh, okay, they're still in the Confederacy as well. Confederacy, thank you. Super, super conservative, not evolved, I'm sorry. And don't ever think about having an ocean in any part of the South. As big as Texas is. Moving right along. Back to the drag show. So they have a model off, right? And Wendy gets up there with that damn jumpsuit that I'm so tired of. Oh, yes, Mugler, the blue one. The blue one and the various colors of the Mugler jumpsuit that everybody on every show on Bravo that I watch has worn. They're sharing it at this point. I know ones who have the black one, they're just dying. So just jokes, people, just jokes. But I am tired of the outfit. But it did look good on Wendy, I have to say. So Wendy gets up there and models, boop, 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 does her thing, so cute. And here is NECA, boo, boo, doing a thumbs down behind her head. Baby, you weak. Candace peeps it. But why doesn't Candace tell Wendy in the moment? She goes in confessions and tell her. So in confession, NECA says, oh, she had a Mugler. It was a nice jumpsuit. But yeah, you sitting there looking like a dude. Are you sure you weren't supposed to be in the show? I mean, one of the original members, because that's what you look like, drag queen. Bad makeup, overly done makeup that don't match your skin, a bad wig. Oh, that's why they didn't let you win, because you didn't, pass the muster. And Wendy would have actually won, I think, because she did old nasty one too. But it was Karen's birthday. Now I forgot to say when they arrived, they all had on Karen shirts. It was so cute. So they eliminate everybody except Karen because Karen did all nasty crawl on the floor. And they was like, ooh, we need Karen in. Look at Karen. About to have some good old magnees for you. But anyway, in confessions, they are saying, when they're saying, yeah, I saw it on social media, what she was saying about me. You didn't have to be a nasty bitch when we were trying to have fun. Precisely. And to stand there with your hands down and doing a thumbs down, girl, you need to be over there thumbs down in Giselle's Lego house. Have you been? Oh, you haven't been invited to the Lego house. You and your $2 million match. Girl, go down to the Lego house and have on your heels and see if you can walk down that partly cobble, partly gravel, partly pavement sidewalk, and see if you could get up those stairs that just float in the air. Yeah, that's what a Lego house is. My kids did a better job down in Lego Day at the library. Anyway, moving right along. As I was saying in confessional, she says, I'm sure she's, made partial payments on it. Or either she is trying to say that it wasn't Wendy's jumpsuit. Wendy, I hope you see this video. Take that jumpsuit. Take that jumpsuit to the reunion. Bring it with you, girl. And hang it beside wherever Nicka's sitting, probably at the end of the seat. Oh, well, she did bring the shrine allegations. So Annie promised to have her sitting up in his lap. But that's not gonna hardly work when Giselle always has first seat. So like I said, Karen wins the contest. It's her birthday. Um it's amazing how the seasons are always tapped around Karen's birthday, isn't it? Because we've had plenty of birthday episodes with that good Karen. Oh, I forgot to say Giselle brings out the pie at the paint and sip thing because, of course, she brought up about her and Roble having a half a pie. But anyway, that's the end of this recap. I can't stand this show anymore. I know my channel is small, but I'm struggling. I am struggling with this show because I am an African American woman, and seeing this division amongst these women is heartbreaking in a way because they are very much, and I don't ever like to say people are setting a bad example for other people in our community, because you as an individual, you set your own example for how you want people to treat you, in my opinion. But this right here, I can't get with it. I can't get with it. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Country Conversations with Diva D. Come on in, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.